my job is not to teach students a particular moral theory or particular view on these topics. It's to give them the tools to articulate their own view and to argue for their own view and to think through better why they have that view. So yes, students will be asked to write papers arguing for their view on a particular moral issue. So for example, they might be asked to write a paper on whether or not we should be vegetarian, right? So they can argue for whatever view they want, whatever view they hold. But what they have to do is to give reasons for their belief. And that process, that philosophical process of thinking through the reasons that they have for being for or against vegetarianism will help them to sharpen and better understand their underlying reasons, and also help them think about what that applies in other areas. So for example, if you think we should be vegetarian, well, then should we wear leather? Should we wear fur? Should we buy products that have been tested on animals? What about animal experimentation in the medical field? So it's a way of helping students think about their own commitments and then being able to articulate, understand their reasons, and engage in dialogue with others. So yeah, they will have an assignment that will ask them to develop their own view. But in the ethics lab, it's actually a group project, and that serves another goal, which is the goal of putting together a group of people who will not all have the same moral perspective, right? When everybody comes into the classroom, we all have different moral perspectives. So it's getting students to work together on what will likely be a controversial moral issue and dive into the research and data about that issue and come up with a philosophical, ethical perspective on that issue as a group. And so having to negotiate those disagreements. So really, I think that kind of philosophical argumentation that they'll be taking part in their group is a model, for society, a model for civic discourse, a model for any type of group that you might belong to.